Hey, welcome back. Kingston and I are out here camping in Kennedy Meadows, and we decided to film an update video on my F250 Overland build. Let's take a look. All right, so Kingston and I thought it'd be best to just move from the front to the back of the vehicle and just talk about all the componentry that I've added to the truck. And probably the one that's the most standout-ish is the Descent Off-Road front bumper that I got from Ben up in Grass Valley, California. I drove up there and he installed this for me, as well as the winch inside. I have a Warren Platinum Xenon 12S winch and these 4 HTX lights from Light Force. All right, so I got these 2 ditch lights here from Light Force. They light up the sides of my truck when I'm driving to help me see around corners and such. I also have a Front Runner Outfitter roof rack with their Pro table underneath and another 50-inch light bar from Light Force. All right, so let's talk about suspension, wheels, and tires. I got the 3.5-inch Carly pin top with the radius arms, as well as a sway bar from them and a high mount and low mount stabilizer bar. I also got the BFG TAKO2 tires. They're a 37 by 12.5, and I have them mounted to a Icon Rebound HD wheel. All right, so probably the most exciting part of the build for me was to get this Camp X from Overland Explorer Vehicles. It is pretty much the reason I bought this truck. Originally, I thought I was going to go with 4-wheel campers, but then I discovered this brand, and I am so glad that I went with them. So we're going to take a look on the inside in a second, but let's keep on moving backwards on the camper. All right, so the Camp X is mounted to this flatbed here that's also made by Overland Explorer Vehicles. This flatbed gives us a tremendous amount of storage space on the outside of the camper, which is definitely needed. There's obviously 2 sides, and then we have these bins here that are full of stuff, full of gear for us to use while we're camping. So this is the one side that I use probably the most, and it houses all of my camera gear. It houses like a couple blankets usually. This whole bin is full of the kids' toys and such. Speaker, I have a grill over here that I put in here as well. So you can just see the size of this cabinet. I can actually get inside here myself and lay down from head to toe and not touch the ends of the cabinet. So it is a lot of space, and it's I'm very grateful to have it, for sure. All right, something I forgot to mention a minute ago is that I also opted to get the full progressive leaf pack from Deaver as part of the Carly kit, and every component on the lift kit was specifically tuned, so the shocks and the leaf pack were tuned for the weight of the flatbed and the camper, so it rides like a dream. All right, so in the back here, we had a guy named Brandon from 1T4 Fab custom make this rear bumper, as well as the hitch. The hitch was so low that I just couldn't handle it. So we brought it up a ton, and about 9 inches, I think. And then we're actually going to be adding a spindle over here and a tire swing for the spare tire, which is currently mounted in the OEM spot. All right, so back here we have a set of Max tracks. We have a first aid kit from Outer Limit Supply, and we obviously have an awning mounted here. This awning is a Manta from Equipped One. Love this awning. I actually had it on my Land Cruiser. It's the same one. I also need to add a shovel, an axe, and a high lift somewhere on the camp truck at some point, but that's yet to be determined. We're trying to figure that out right now. So a really nice thing about this camper is that it has this outdoor heated shower. Ted! So one really nice thing about this camper is that it has an outside heated shower, as well as onboard propane and a hot water heater and a stove inside, which again, we'll go over that in a second. And then under here in this cabinet here, I have a ARB twin compressor that I mounted with I think it's a 1-gallon tank. One more thing before we go into the camper and kind of show you what's in there. Over here, behind this step system, we have a drawer that goes the entire depth of the flatbed. And in here, we keep all of our firewood. 4 bundles of firewood can fit in here. Welcome to my home. So this is the interior of the camper. And like I said earlier, it has a stove, it has a sink, hot water heater, has onboard heater with a thermostat, which is amazing. Then also has a little fridge here and plenty of storage interior for all of our clothes and whatnot. So as part of the OEV package that we purchased, the CampX, we opted to get the king size bed. Right now it's in the queen configuration. When we're all camping together as a family, my wife and the 3 kids will sleep in the bed, and then I'll sleep on this dinette because this dinette does convert into a bed. All right, thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. I do plan to do a more thorough, in-depth review of this camper and the truck, the whole build, on my channel, Overland Dad. If you are interested, please pop over to my channel and subscribe. And I also want to say thanks to Kingston for putting this together for all of you who have been asking for it. I haven't had much time, so he's going to do this for me, and I'm very grateful. Again, thank you so much.